Oh, here we are. Whoops. Well, hello, people. People of the internet. Welcome. I'm gonna be for real, completely upfront, for real direct with everyone present, which is currently a total of one person, which is me, because I'm currently recording this in my bedroom with no one else present, obviously, but in the future there may be viewers, and I'm talking to you, the viewer, you right there. I'm speaking to, specifically you. Just you right there. Now, I didn't plan on playing this today, but I changed my mind. Cause, stupid. You know, dumb. I mean, no, not that. Yeah, I had a plan. A weird, it's probably weird. I don't know if I should explain. I'm gonna explain. Cause I'm sure everyone's asking, everyone's wanting to know. Everyone's just looking forward to this information. I didn't sleep great. So I'm, things are off. Anywho, so I like caffeine, right? Caffeine's great. Caffeine's wonderful. I enjoy, I enjoy energy drink, unbranded, unspecified energy drink. Of different types. I like energy drink, and but my normal plan, my normal idea is, cause I enjoy them, but I also feel like I'm super quick to form tolerance. So I always drink caffeine, like maybe 1 or 2 days a week, and I just try to go without like a few days in between each time, just to like avoid that tolerance, so that I can experience a nice boost of caffeinated energy whenever I decide to drink it. And I have had caffeine the last 3 days in a row. So I'm at that point where I'm definitely, past getting tolerance. It may not seem it, but like I said earlier, I didn't sleep well. I think my weird, I don't know how to explain that. That sounds really weird, but I feel like, like you're tired but energized kind of state where it's like, it just weird. I don't know the science behind it, but it's a thing. Where was I? Oh yeah. So I didn't plan on drinking caffeine today because I've already been drinking it for like 3 days in a row. Today would be day 4. And, but I thought I would just cold turkey, just drop caffeine for the next few days. Cold turkey quit probably sounds weird when just talking about caffeine, but you can form a chemical addiction to caffeine and experience withdrawal. It would just be less severe than like actual hard drugs. I think the worst thing, you can just get a bad headache mostly. Anyway, I thought I would just do that for a few days and then record in a few days after no caffeine for a few days. But I decided, you know what? I'm gonna play. I'm gonna record. I'm gonna do things. I'm gonna record. I'm gonna play, and then I'll deal with that after today. I may have just been looking for an excuse to not drop caffeine, honestly, because I was feeling, I wanted caffeine. So here we are. Now, if I recall correctly where we left off, I don't know how long this game is, but I genuinely feel like I might be able to beat it today, just based off, like, you know, we got one song here. Don't know what this crystal or thing is in the top right. We got our sword powered up. Like, I feel like we gotta be in some way kind of nearing the end, right? I mean, all we know right now is we gotta go through the gate of time in search of Zelda. Zelda and Impa. I mean, Impa went with Zelda, but we don't really care about Impa. We're mostly just looking for Zelda. What the heck you doing here, Bubba? Pathetic loser. Yup. Have a good day, fellas. I'm gonna head on over here to this temple. This is the wrong way, isn't it? Yeah. What I meant, guys, was I'm gonna head on over to the temple over here. How's it going, brother?
Hey. Oh.
Here. I'll show it. Check it out, bruh. This should work eventually. Closer. There we go. Check it. Whoa, I think my heart stopped. This is it. The discovery of a lifetime. There is no mistaking it. This symbol must mark one of the goddess walls left for the hero by the goddess. Yup.
Hey. Oh. Hey.
Yeah, sure. Arrow in repose. Ye who yearns to strike hard, draw the shape so that may be known. Well, so you think I should draw an arrow? Is that what you're saying, brother? An arrow? So should I just go like, I'm gonna do a whole arrow here. Yup, that's a straight arrow. How's that? Dude, look, I got arrows. So that is what the ancient writing meant by striking targets from afar? For helping me out with my research, I would like to give you a little something. What is it? Ooh, a piece of heart. The magical power of the goddess walls returns after a little time has passed. So come by and help me with my research again sometime. Yeah, bruh. You do that. I mean, I'll do that. I'll help you. Later, maybe. I hope not, if I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, I'm thinking maybe I can beat this game today. So I'm hoping I won't really pay attention to you. I'm gonna save. Is this a burrow point? Nah. It looks like one though. Anywho, I'm gonna get a little save here, right ahead of the gate of time. Alrighty, granny, lady, I've returned. Should I talk to you? There can be no doubt. The sacred flames have purified this blade. Well done, Link. That sword holds tremendous power. That power is a sacred force. It is a divine power left to us by the gods of old. The same power that is spoken of in the ballad of the goddess. To look upon you is to see that same great power, now flowing through you and the sword you carry. Come, Link, you must now open the gate of time. Now that the sacred force dwells within your blade, strike the gate of time with a skyward strike, and it will surely awaken. Climb upon the pedestal and show the gate your sword's power. I shall do so, you old hag. Whoa! No! I feel the seal is giving way once again. That terrible beast is awakening even as we speak. It is likely that the monster reacted to the sacred power given off by your sword. I wish it had not happened, but there was no other way to open the gate. So it goes. Link, you must imprison the beast once again. All right, bring it on. This is what I've been waiting for. It's time to break out my new toy. Trust me, that flabby bag of teeth doesn't stand a chance. Well, what are we waiting for? I'm heading out there. Really, Groose? What's this stupid freaking ugly beast gotta interrupt again? He's got things to do, places to be.
No.
Hey, Link! And duh. Try not to drool on your shirt as you stare at this amazing super weapon I've been working on. Yeah, it's a catapult. I call it the Gruesinator. Leaves you speechless, doesn't it? That's only natural. You wouldn't believe how much time I put into building this beauty. Here, check it out. First, I got all the fences cluttering the area. Oh, I actually skipped. I don't know what came over me. I had no clue I had the talent to make something like this, you know? Anyhow, you just tell me where you want me to place my shots, and I'll put a hurting on that ugly monster. I don't care how beefy you are, you're bound to stumble for a few moments after taking one of my big bombs to the body. Hang on, though. That monster showed up a smidge sooner than I was expecting. There are a few final adjustments I gotta make before she can move on the rails I've put down. I'll call out to you when she's ready for action. Till then, do whatever you can to hold off that beast. It hasn't actually come out yet, as far as I can tell. We're starting from the bottom. Well, well, well. Here we go again. Long time no see. Oh. Did you have arms the first time? I just remember you having the weird little feet. Did you have front arms? I don't remember the long arms, because I remember laughing at you the way you looked with just the legs. You still look silly, though. Oh, yeah. He's mentioning it. Look at that. Seems like our ugly friend grew itself a pair of hands. Great timing. I hope it knows how to catch, because my machine has a mean right arm. When she's all loaded up, I'll let you know. Until then, do what you need to do to stop it. Well, I guess I'll do the previous strategy that I just freaking did terribly. It's too quick. One step. Okay. You need to have, like, less range, brother. What are you doing? Wait, you about to... You're taking a shortcut? Hey, Link, the machine's all loaded and ready to smash. We'll do it. How do I do it? Whoops. Whoopsies, brother. 1 foot down, loser. Now you fall. I'm gonna reach your head, Bubba. I'm gonna get you. Actually, can I? What do I? Excuse me, sir. You just lay there for a bit, okay? Huh? How's that? How'd I do? We continue. I shall get your back, weird feet growths. Before working on the front growths, I don't know what to call these freaking things. My swing is like not working. Dude, I swear I was not like close enough to be hit by that. My camera angle, I cannot freaking get this. Okay, bruh. Yeah, cinematic totally needs to hurry up. This is way too freaking slow. I sort of get the idea. Can I shoot his hand? Where's his foot? Oh. Okay. It's so awkward to like, you know, get around them. Do a little drop down and then up. I don't know if the Skyward Strike is necessary, but maybe I just need to do up strikes. Oh, and now he's in the crawling stage. I gotta boost up to get ahead of him. Loser, loser. Do I need to try shooting him? Oh no, he stopped. I wonder if shooting him would have like stopped it earlier or something. I don't know. Maybe. Why? Dude, I swear, sometimes the swinging just doesn't work. And I don't know why. Sometimes it's like so slow to like get the sword going. There's like a weird delay to it. Can I just get ahead of you, brother? Ow. Ow. Dude, how can... Do you put like less space between your feet? I swear I had room to run through before. Oh my gosh. I ain't got time for this, Bubba. One foot down. Oh man, looking at that thing on the left, he's like, I'm being way too slow. If this like isn't it, then he's reaching the top. Right? I don't think. Like if he goes into that crawling mode, like there's no way I'm stopping him again before he reaches it. Oh. It might be enough then. I got quite hurt. I need hearts. Now Link strike the ceiling spike. Yeah. We've gone through this before. Now. Hopefully that helps resolve things for the time being. At least buys me enough time to go through the gate of time. I wish it gave me a new heart as like a boss fight. Nice work there, Link. Of course, you couldn't done it without me, but no need to thank Groose. I know I saved your tail. Now let's get that gate of time thing up and running. I'll go on ahead. No. I saw there were hearts. At least I think they were hearts. Like along the side. Up there. How could one reach that? Oh, maybe I don't need to reach it. Maybe I just grab it with the beetle. Boop. Boop. And boop. Are there other collections of hearts? Yes, there is over there. Might not be able to reach it. Come on, so close. Whatever. I don't think it's worth using the beetle again for one more heart. All right, let's collect all these hearts. Help restore myself. Missing 2 hearts, and there are 2 hearts right there. You know what? Let's max out my hearts real quick. Thanks. Now let's head to the gate of time. It seems you were successful in imprisoning the monster again. You have my thanks, Link. As do you, Groose. I do not wish to dwell on what may have happened if you two hadn't been here. Duh. Aw, you give me too much credit, Granny. You were the one who got me to stop feeling sorry for myself and put my energy into doing what I could to help. I did what was necessary to get you to realize your... Yeah, can we stop, like, freaking just... gassing each other up here? Like, come on. Link, you must wonder just what it is you've been fighting out there in the Great Pit. There is much I could tell you, but suffice to say, it is the root of the evil we face. When you pass through the Gate of Time, you shall learn more. We may seal it and reseal it into its prison 1,000 times, but it will always shatter the bonds that confine it. Such is its awesome power. We must destroy it at its source, or suffer this fate again and again. There is no time to lose. Hit the gate with a skyward strike. Come on already. Charge that sword of yours with that sacred force stuff Granny was talking about, and zap the Gate of Time. Right, Granny? Indeed. Now, Link, go. Go to the gate. Yeah, I kind of get the idea. You ain't gotta freaking keep saying it. There we go. I did the zap. It's been zapped. Man, those are like cubes and cuboids. Cube. I hate the term cuboid. I feel like I'm picky about it. I feel like I never learned that term when I was in school. And I heard it like much more recently. And it just like annoys me. Just because in school, like all the different shapes had like specific different names. Like you'd be a rectangular prism. As a rectangular prism, it's like a, you know, it's like a 3D rectangle. But then now I hear that shape just get called a cuboid. It's like, what's the point? I hate that. Cuboid. So what's this Gate of Time stuff? Are we time traveling? You do not fear it. This is what we have waited for. At long last, the gate has been reactivated. Standing before you is a path that transcends the flow of time. It is a portal to the past, to the very place where Zelda now awaits. Go bravely, Link. If everything's as I suspect, the reunion with Zelda you fought so hard for lies beyond this gate. Nah, don't worry about me. I'm gonna hang back here, Link. I shouldn't talk like that for him. Tickles my throat. That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit. And Granny here keeps yapping on and on about how we never know when it might bust free again. Someone's got to stick around and guard the place. Might as well be me. Besides, if I'm not here, who's gonna look out for the old girl? And you know what? Nah, forget about it. Man, would you look at that? When you see Zelda, tell her I said, what's up? All right, a gate to the past. I'm surprised Girahim hasn't showed up yet. Yeah. You not know what's going on? I honestly kept expecting him to show up, like something to happen here, just because of... This is like weirdly dragged out, you know? Like... Like you could have just entered the portal, but this... Okay, maybe not. Just a long sequence. Is that Impa? It literally just looked like a floating head. I did not see her body. Impa, 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 it's Impa. How's it going, lady? I think. Right? Hey! Maybe? At last. I've been expecting you, Link. You are doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain things as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will come to be known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here the goddess, Hylia, has only just sealed away demise. And little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become Skyloft. It is true to its name. You have passed through the gate of time to an era in the distant past. You will have many questions, but for now, you must proceed back through the great doors behind you. Are you stupid? That is not behind me. We are literally... It's like ahead of me. Are you... You're not very... You're not bright, huh? It is there that the person you've risked life and blood to defend waits for you. You literally came out of the gate this way. There was literally no context for that to be behind you. You literally... She's facing this way talking... Why would it say behind you? That is... Is that like... poor translation or something? That doesn't make any sense. That's not behind. Like, I legit, my first thought she was saying that I need to literally just go back. Like, I shouldn't be here yet. I was like, what the heck you talking about? But no, go to these gates, which are not freaking behind me, but whatever. Could it be Zelda? You've come so far, Link. I'm glad you made it. Yo, that's Zelda's voice right there. That's what she sounds like. I imagine it filled you in on everything. We've traveled very far from home to the distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the demon king known as Demise have not yet healed. All the fairy tales about that war we heard growing up in Skyloft, incredible as it may seem, they appear to be all too real. I think it's time you learned the whole story. Let me try to explain. Is it stuff I don't know? Because I've kind of learned a good bit. The old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They called it the Triforce. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both them and the Triforce into the sky. On a slice of earth she cut away from the land. This floating rock became the new home of our people. In time, it came to be known as Skyloft. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned it became clear that the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power. Hylia had suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of this land. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised two separate plans and set them both into motion. First, she created Phi. She made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose: to assist her chosen hero on this mission. His second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. She made this sacrifice, as you have likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by gods, all of its power can never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her immortal form. You've probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Link? You are the chosen hero, and I, Zelda, I am the goddess reborn as a mortal. The day of the ceremony, Girahim's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below. I was nearly captured by the demonic forces, but I was rescued at the last moment by the old woman who lives in the sealed grounds. I had no memory at all of my existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me. She helped me to remember who I was and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the goddess statues located in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa, an agent of the goddess, led me here to the past. All of this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of demise. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination. But even in his hideous state, he's more than capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him, at any cost. That is why I intend to remain here, in this time and place, to sustain the seal as best as I can.
Hey, yo, Zelda, I don't think that's working. He was freaking broken out like 2 times since he freaking have gotten here, I'm pretty sure. Or at least once. I can't remember when he first broke out. When you got here, I'm pretty sure it was after. So, I mean, I'm not really sure that's working out so great.
As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time.
It ain't working.
I must maintain the seal that Hylia, rather that I created so long ago, and keep it strong for as long as I am able. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can see now that this is my purpose. Link, the goddess created Phi and the great blade she's a part of for very specific reasons. For the task of standing against demise in the monstrous form he now assumes rests solely on your shoulders. Back in our own time, you've already driven him back into his prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that, Link.
Yeah, so you do know that you're like not keeping him sealed then, right?
During your long journey, you've grown so much. You learned wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. You gained power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword. And by overcoming the trials set before you by the goddess, you've found true courage. Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce. I've already got the Triforce symbol. I've already seen it. Do I not already have the Triforce? I'm a bit confused. Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Along your travels, you have found wisdom, power, and courage, and for this I shall bless your sword with the goddess's power. May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land. The mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend, and that within you dwells sacred power. It is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, Link. Draw your sword. Is it gonna become more proper Master Sword? I was talking about it last time, but can the wings go out? Yeah! That's better. The goddess has blessed your blade, and the Master Sword has at least achieved its ultimate form. The sword is now imbued with the mythical power to drive back demons, and only Link may wield it. Wow, would you look at that? Link, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in this world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, we will have the power to vanquish demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in this world, only a select few, those with an unbreakable spirit, can wield its might. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Somehow, I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all the mortal beings of the land. Which brings us back to you. To face demise and give the land hope, the goddess Hylia needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That someone is you, Link. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself so that you could wield that supreme power. And so, Hylia, and so I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself head first into any danger without even a moment's doubt. I used you. I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all of this, Link. But you have to understand this is a war, and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. All that may be well-intentioned and true, but it doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my actions. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. To ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep, for thousands of years. Why? Link, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. But until my memory of things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you in Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever. While it's true that I am Hylia reborn, I'm still my father's daughter and your friend. I'm still your Zelda. When Demise is finally gone, there will be no more need for the seal that binds him, and then I'll be able to wake up. So I'm going to ask you a favor, sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. Yeah, actually, isn't this like not so bad? We're in the past right now. She's going to sleep to keep the seal active. We're literally just going to go back through the gate of time, and it'll be like the time for her to wake up. So it's like, won't we just go right back to having her? Like, what's the difference? But this time, when all of this is over, will you come to wake me up? Of course. I mean, I genuinely don't think it's as bad as you're acting based on what I said. She's asleep. She is not going to sense this passage of time. Or it'd be like a vague sensation. You know, she wouldn't experience the passing of time. So it's not like it's all that bad for her. And we just got to deal with the problem. Go back through the gate of time. It'll be the time in the future where you can freaking wake her up. So whatever. Don't get so emotional, man. How's it going, Impo? I see you've said goodbye. Now you must keep the promise you made her. You must find the Triforce. Return to your time. There is work to be done there. Do not fear for Zelda. I will watch over her here. Go now and fulfill your destiny. So, we have to find the Triforce. Also, what the heck is... I didn't know that was ever a thing. But like, I'm not super knowledgeable, but based on the previous games that I've played, the Triforce is always split into three. Between three separate peoples. But so far, they're making it seem like Link's just getting the whole thing this game. So you've returned. Then you know everything. On the other side of that gate, Zelda waits, suspended in a sleep without end. But do not despair, for she is still alive and well. True to legend, the Triforce is the one thing with the power to vanquish Demise. It is thought to have been hidden within Skyloft by the goddess. Sadly, that is all we know of where it rests. All other clues to its whereabouts have been lost to the ages. Link, you have likely come to the same conclusion, but I will spell it out just the same. Go now, Link. Find the Triforce. Whoa! Whoa there! Hold up! Link, there's something I gotta tell you. Yeah? So, Zelda, how's she holding up? Was she okay when you saw her? That's terrible. It's gotta be so hard for the poor girl. But you're gonna do something about this mess, right? Link, I've made up my mind. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here with Granny. Ah, don't look so bummed out. Do I look sad? Nah, I'm doing what I want to do. I don't know how to explain it. I got this feeling in my belly that there's work to do here. Someone's got to watch that big ugly monster, and someone's got to make sure Granny's doing all right. It ain't as action-packed as what you're doing, but maybe this is my destiny. Know what I mean? Besides, it's not so bad here. Living up in the sky was okay, I guess, but don't you just love the way it smells down here? What? That's not weird to say. Check it out. Zelda and Granny have brought life back to the land here. I bet even the weakest sapling could grow into one beast of a tree in soil like this. It'd brighten this place up a little too. I mean, sure, it'd take a few years for it to grow, but as far as I'm concerned, I got nothing but time. It's weird to say out loud, but that's just how I feel right now. So yeah, you know, when you get back to Skyloft, do me a favor and let people know I'm doing okay down here. Huh. Huh. Can you go back through the gate or like... Is that... So I'm pretty certain that this is like far in the past. Like this is like chronologically the earliest Legend of Zelda game. Yeah, that's still the same here in the past. I was wondering if you could plant something here and it'd be there. But also when he was talking about in this soil, I bet you could put any weak sap and it'd grow into a great tree. I was wondering if it was going to be the origin of the Deku tree. But I don't know. We're supposed to be heading to Skyloft. Pretty sure. I'm gonna go to a statue outside.
Oh. Hey.
You keep mentioning getting rid of these guys. Should I? Will something change with your dialogue or something at least after I get rid of all these guys? Does that make any sort of difference? Would you look at that? They're all gone.
Hey.
Yeah, you just don't mention it anymore. And that's it. So cool. I'm heading to Skyloft. I have no idea how much longer this game is. I was hoping I could beat it, but I genuinely don't know. Where the heck are we supposed to look? I feel like it hasn't even given us any sort of sense of direction. The only thing I can think of is checking the goddess place here, the temple. Any sort of information here? Maybe I should talk to Fi. That's it. Search for information. Should I go talk to the headmaster? Maybe he's heard something. Where the heck am I supposed to look? Zelda's dad? It's the only person I can think of that could potentially have story significance. I'll assume he's in his office. Hello.
Hey.
Hello, Link. Have you heard anything more about my daughter? What is it? If you know anything at all, I urge you to share it with me. You want to tell me, but you can't. I understand. I'm sure you have good reason for keeping quiet. Link, I've been doing some thinking since we last spoke. You have had this destiny thrust upon you without warning or choice, for that matter, but I wish to help you as best as I can. I'm getting older and I lack the vigor of youth, but even old men have ways of being useful too. I wish to share as much of my knowledge with you as I can. If you have any question at all about Skyloft or its history, I will be glad to tell you all that I know. You ever heard of the Triforce? What do I know of the Triforce? Link, where did you hear that word? It's true that the ancient texts make several mentions of the Triforce within their pages. Unfortunately, the actual location of the Triforce isn't illuminated in any of those tomes. Its whereabouts are lost to history. Sorry, Link, it shames me to say it, but my knowledge is of little use on this subject. What? Who else am I supposed to ask? Who the heck would know about the Triforce? Or what? Though there is one whose vast knowledge may be of use. Surely you're familiar with Levius, the great sky spirit who has guarded our realm for ages. Levius has served as the protector of our skies for a long time, and his knowledge of our world is encyclopedic, to put it mildly. If anyone in the entirety of Skyloft and beyond were to know about the Triforce, it would be him. Yes, I feared that might be our next question. About that. I imagine in your travels you've taken notice of the tremendous thunderhead that suddenly appeared in our skies. Recently, I've heard rumors suggesting that Levius is trapped inside that massive cloud. Instructor Howland can fill me in on the details later. So why don't you go speak with him yourself and see what his investigation has revealed? Will do. How has he investigated? Has he gone to the place? Are they just talking about the stormy area that I've been into for the songs? Ling, how goes your search for Zelda? Have you found her yet? What? Levius? So you've been talking to the headmaster, I take it? If I'm correct, Levius is the one inside the Thunderhead. But that's not the Levius that we all know. That's a monster. It certainly looks like Levius, but last time I approached him, he came rushing at me, and his eyes, they were full of malice. People change, or old, wizened creatures change, rather. Perhaps it's more that he is possessed by something. That's how it felt to me. What? You want to talk to Levius? That's impossible. I don't think Levius is capable of listening. Not in his current state, no. And even if you were to get close enough to talk to him, it will likely end with you getting brushed aside and sent flying to your death in a sea of clouds. What? You're still planning on going? I see. It's because you need to find Zelda. I understand. I get the feeling nothing I could say would talk you out of it. Hey, I have an idea. Come with me.
Hey!
Levius is inside the Thunderhead. He's been acting so strangely, like something has possessed him. Yep. If we can somehow free him from whatever it is that has a hold over him, then there's a chance he will return to his senses. Listen well, Link, because I'm about to teach you a very powerful bird riding technique. It's called the Spiral Charge. Using the Spiral Charge, you can rid Levius of the blight that has hold of him. The technique is quite easy to perform. All you have to do is press X. However, the acceleration effect lasts longer than any attack move you've used so far. Maintaining stable flight can be tricky. This is a technique that only senior Knight Academy students who have mastered high-level flight skills are allowed to perform. It's still a bit early for you, but this is an extraordinary circumstance, so I'll make an exception this time. However, I will test you. First, dive off this platform and call your bird. Alright. Listen up, Link. I taught your Loftwing to perform a spiral charge when you press X. Use the spiral charge attack to break the 10 targets placed around the floating boulders up ahead. Is this like different from the regular boost I've been able to do? Is it not the same thing? Whoops, I missed that one. I thought it had like acceleration. Why does it like not really feel like it? Miss. All right, kind of running out of time. Okay, missed again. Wait, aren't I just supposed to get 10? I thought that was like total, like all, like there's only 10 out here. I just noticed there's extras. Oh, you managed to destroy 10 targets within the time limit. If you can control your bird that well, you'll have no problems at all. I knew you could do it, Link. And what a magnificent red bird. Maybe the owner of the lumpy pumpkin might know something. Every year he makes an offering of his pumpkin soup for Levius. Okay. I thought we knew where he was. You said he was like in the Thunderhead. I'm confused. But apparently now we have to go about trying to find him. Well, it's been a while, but here we are. Bub. You know anything about Levius? What's the matter? You look like you've got something mighty serious on your mind. Levius? What about him? Every year I offer him an entire basin full of my pumpkin soup. But lately a huge thunderhead has been brewing there and I haven't yet made this year's offering. I tell you, I feel horrible about it. You'll say you'll deliver a pot of my soup to Levius? Oh, I don't know how you plan to fly into that huge thunderhead brewing out there, but if that's the case, I'm going to do everything I can to make Levius the best batch of soup ever. You wait right here. I'm getting inspired to fire up some soup like I've never souped before. Yeah, how the heck would I bring it to him? I'm supposed to, what about the whole hostile Levius situation? How the heck are we supposed to deliver this? Ah. The little place with the rainbow. I've seen it. Let's head on. I don't know if going this way using this would be quicker than just going straight towards it, but I feel like it can't be slower to get the boost there. Just so far. So potentially, this whole spiral move can be used as an attack. Can I hit these guys? It seems like it. So what's Levius look like? Sky spirit. All right, Levius. You're a big fella. Ah. Yeah, I doubt those eye-looking things are normal. I'm assuming those aren't normally coming out of you. I suppose I probably just need to start flying. Can I shoot him? I can shoot the eyes. Kind of hard to hit. The way they move. I'm probably just supposed to fly after them, I imagine. But I got one of them. Come on. Okay. Oh, wait, I got it. I'm coming. What? I missed. Oh, I missed. Come on. What? Why is the speed feel so weird? Why can't I like just not reach it? Aha. Can I stand on them up there? Things possible? Howdy. You big-eyed freak. Get out of Levius. Ocular parasite. What? You done? You done? You done? Am I supposed to be doing something here? How am I supposed to respond to this? I feel like it doesn't seem to be doing anything. And I feel like it's like impossible to aim. What? What do I do? He just keeps spinning at me. How do I respond to this? What? I thought I shot them back at him before. Now it's not. Oh, I can do it with a regular swipe. Ah. I see. Haha. And then rinse and repeat. How tough are you? Oh, look. Whoops. Oh, wait, what? What? Ah. Wait, what? What? Why is the aim so weird? Oh, I'm out of arrows. What can I hit it with? Can I hit it with that? Yeah. Is that all? Are you good now, Levius? Levius? Could also be how your name is pronounced. Where are we going? Aw. You're good now? You definitely look a lot better. Your eyes look a lot better. Tell me, boy, was it you who brought me this most delectable cauldron of pumpkin soup? I must apologize for my earlier behavior. A most peculiar and irksome pest possessed me. I was not myself. But that business is done with now. The delicious aroma of that soup has restored me to my senses. I am the great spirit they call Levius. Before she passed from this world so long ago, the goddess Hylia appointed me as warden of the skies. And what do they call you, boy? Ah, Link, is it? A rather pleasing name, that. Your parents clearly have excellent taste in names. You carry a curious sword, boy. And I sense a silent power dwelling somewhere in that little frame. Ah, I see it now. Link, you are the goddess's chosen hero. How interesting. I assume you've come to hear what I know of the Triforce. Do I know? You do realize you are speaking to the great sky spirit, do you not? Bah, no matter. As I suspected, listen closely, and I will tell you. As you likely know, long ago an evil force attempted to take the Triforce for his own. The goddess did everything in her power to prevent it from falling into his hands. For the safety of all things, she hid the Triforce somewhere within the rock you call Skyloft. However, its location has been kept secret. Even I do not know where it rests now. Oh, but the goddess did entrust me with a hint as to the Triforce's location. The clue is a song, meant to be played on the harp you hold. It is known as the Song of the Hero. The song is the key to revealing the secret location of the Triforce. The goddess split this song into 4 parts. She entrusted one part to me, and the other 3 to the dragons of the land. You must gather each of the parts of the Song of the Hero. Seek out the dragons and convince them to teach you their parts. When they've taught you what they know, come to me and I will complete the song with my own voice. The dragons can be found at Farron Woods, Elden Volcano, and Lanayru Desert. Go on then, find the dragons you now seek. Well, gosh darn. This game just keeps on going. How long is this? I mean, we already know one dragon, right? It's the lady dragon, and I'm surprised these fellas are still here. Now that it's not stormy, it seems nice here. I didn't think these bad fellas would still be here, but they are. Why? Anyway, yeah, there's. I hope the water dragon isn't gonna like make it difficult to get it from them. We already know them and we've already helped them. I would like to think they would just help us out, give us their part of the song. But I've never met the other dragons, so they might definitely have tasks to earn it, even though I've already fully proved myself as the hero. If they know anything about it, they would just freaking see my sword and understand. I've already got the fully powered master sword. That should be enough. What? Seriously? I can't go straight to Farron Woods. Fine. I'll walk. Wait, what? Huh? Can I go that way? What's this? Link, bad news! The beast looks like it's about to break free again. Really? I gotta do this again? Why the heck they gotta interrupt with this? This feels so excessive. I like just did this not that long ago. Why is this gotta happen again? Anything new about you this time? I can't tell. I don't think so. Ow. 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 I guess if I had arrows and stuff, maybe I could shoot it, but I don't. Gosh darn it, the freaking range on that is so annoying. There's gotta be a... Dude, freaking stupid. There's gotta be a better strategy to this. Dude, I was hugging the other leg. How is that hitting me? There's no freaking room to run by. What happens if you do that? Kind of freezes him up for a bit. For a little bit. But now I've got one. Dude, why couldn't I get away from him? Dude, you can't freaking move fast enough. He's just too big, I guess. Like, even though it seems like he's moving slow, it's like... it's way too... I don't know. You just can't freaking get it. Can't get around him. There's not really a good spot. This is too far. I didn't really look before dropping down. Ah, crap. That definitely doesn't help. But I got him. All right. Now I got a health problem. Oh, that's new. It's got like a halo of darkness. And he's flying. Where are you going? Take a bomb to the face and drop back down. I don't know where you're trying to fly to. Yeah, you head straight back to the bottom. And it's also just another freebie, just right back to its head. I don't even have to fight it again. This monster ain't the brightest. Is it gonna try that again? Oh. I don't even know which direction that it's in. But I'm coming. Where? Where you at? Why can I not freaking aim? You need bombs? Oh, me? Yeah, I thought maybe I'd help just get your bombs. I didn't realize you would just shoot me at them, but I guess that works. Wow, it's just the third time I fought him. And he keeps getting, I don't know, like new powers each time. I don't know, he like started being able to freaking fly a little. I'm not sure we could handle a fourth time at this rate. Dude, yeah, it's literally the third time we've done this. You do not need to freaking tell me. Why's that gotta be so long? Well, there you go. Should I go to the temple? Did he just say that? I feel like he might have said that. Is there a reason to go to the temple? I was trying to find a way out to the woods. I was gonna see if I could take that other path. Over there, maybe? I was gonna see if that was accessible. I'll check the temple, though. We'll see. Yep. Link, Groose, you have both done well, but I fear we can't dwell on your success. The strength of the seal seems to wane with each escape. We are almost out of time. Link, are you close to discovering the Triforce? I see. You must seek out the 3 dragons and complete the Song of the Hero to find the Triforce. It is right. Your search led you here. The Faron Woods are close by. Unfortunately, there's been an unusual turn of events in the woods. I am unsure of what happened, but a short while ago I noticed the path to the woods was completely flooded. To protect the land here, I closed the gate leading to the woods and drove back the water with a simple seal. The seal will only hold as long as the gate remains closed, meaning you will not be able to open it without flooding these lands. Given this situation, I am at a loss as to how you can enter the woods. Is that all? Consider the problem solved. See, that last battle with Big Ugly got me thinking about other ways to use the Grucenator. Just climb up into that bad boy and I'll give you a lift over to the woods, alright? I'll run ahead and get her prepped for you. Come see me when you're ready to take a little flight. Oh my, the boy has made himself very useful, but he does have a tendency to cause trouble for those he helps. Safe journey. I wish you a soft landing, Link. I'm like questioning if I should continue. I mentioned it when I started. I did not sleep well. And there's like, I'm drinking caffeine, but I definitely have like tolerance towards it. It's not doing much. I felt like I had like a decent bit of energy, like just getting going in the morning. But man, I feel like I'm starting to crash. I'm starting to feel pretty tired. Like I could use a nap or something. So I feel like if I continue, I'm probably just gonna like, you know, not be great. You know what I mean? Like, get back down here. Less energetic and stuff. So I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't. Did I ever fully upgrade the shield? Goddess shield. I think so. Yeah. So I might stop here. I didn't play as long as usual, but you know, I got decent progress. We'll probably beat the game next time. Maybe. It depends on how long it takes to get these song parts from the dragons. Just gotta go to each dragon. 3 dragons. There's 4, but the Sky Spirit guy counts, right? So I just gotta go to the 3 and then back to him. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna stop here. This seems like a decent stopping point before we actually start towards the dragon in Faron Woods. So thanks for watching, if you did watch, of course. As always, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please feel free to hit that like button, maybe the subscribe button to my channel. And I very much appreciate comments. I read them all and respond to a lot of them. And now's the time where we must say bye-bye.